Hi everyone, welcome to the second installment of the Folia project video series. So for today's video, I'm going to be focusing on the theme. But before we get into that, let's look at the piece. It's in the key of D minor. So D minor has one flat, which is B flat. So if you already know the scale, you can skip this part, but I'm just gonna play through the scale first. So we'll start on open D string. So if you see the finger positions on the D string, 1 and 2 are close together. So that's D, E, F. E and F are close together. And then on the A string, we have low 1, that's the B flat. And then low 2, which is aligned with the F, but because 1 is low, 1 and 2 are not together in the A string. So that's D, E, F, G, open A, B flat, C natural, and D. So I'll just do one octave for this demo, but it's the same on the next octave. And if you notice, if you look through the piece, there are some accidentals, which are the sharps, flats, and natural symbols written within the piece, not on the left side where the key signature is. But all the accidentals are only either B natural or C sharp. And if you know your scales, that would become D minor melodic scale, which is the same as D minor scale except with B natural and C sharp. So I'm gonna play the D minor melodic scale, which is the same on the D string. And now we have B natural, C sharp. So C sharp is right next to D. And then going down, I'm going to do the regular D minor scale. So C drops, C natural drops, and B flat drops. And everything's just the same after. So there you have your D minor scale and your D minor melodic scale. So basically, those are the only notes that are going to be used throughout the whole piece. Okay, so now let's go to the theme itself. This is measures 1 to 16. And the key signature is in 3/4. So as mentioned in the Keep Calm tutorial video, it's a fugue. The stress is on the second beat. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's not a waltz. And the piece actually starts on second position, and there's shifting in this part. So again, if you're not comfortable yet with shifting with second and third position, it can still be played on the first position, but I'm gonna go through the intended fingering first. So I've encircled all the shifts. There are 4 shifts in total. And if you notice, they're not that hard. They're just one finger to the next finger with the same note. So the first three shifts are from E to E, and the last one is from D to D. And yeah, the tutorial video, the Keep Calm tutorial video also has some practice tips on how to practice the shifting, which is basically doing your twinkle twinkle variation with the same note with different fingers. So I'm gonna demo that quickly. So I'm gonna play D with third finger, second finger, and then first finger. So same tone, third finger, same tone, second finger, same tone, first finger. Something like that. I haven't practiced my twinkle twinkle variations. And you just look through the video and see how she teaches how to practice the shifting. And yeah, so if you look at the dynamics also, it starts in forte, And you can control your dynamics by changing the sounding point. So that was another tip given in the video. For forte, play nearer to the bridge. You can play with more bite or more pressure, longer bow strokes. For piano, click closer to the fingerboard, lighter bow closer to the tip. So those are ways you can change the dynamics. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through and give some comments and show it slowly. So again, the piece starts on second position, and this is very important. Make sure your first note is in tune. If it's not in tune, the whole thing can be out of tune. So it starts with second finger on the D, that second position, and you can tune it to your open D string. So it should be a perfect octave. So that's the note. Uh, and it starts in 40, so be confident with the first note. So here we have our first accidental, the C sharp. It's right next to the D, so make sure those fingers are next to each other. And immediately it drops back to C natural. Now we have our first shift with crescendo. So that's from 3 to 2 on the E. So make sure they're the same note. And then F natural, it's right next to the E. So make sure those fingers are close to each other. So we have our second shift, it's just shifting back down. Again, the C sharp, and we go to piano here. Again, C natural. And again, the third shift, which is exactly the same as the first shift. So from 3 to 2. And make sure they're the same note again with crescendo. Again, F natural is right next to the E. Here we have a double down bow. So the note has a line on top of it, so it's a bit stressed. And our final shift from first finger to second finger. And C sharp again. Okay, now I'm gonna play it with metronome. The speed is around 64 beats per minute, and since it's not that fast, I'm just gonna do it at speed. So again, make sure that first note is correct. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now let's look at the piece in first position. So let's say you're gonna ignore all the fingering. Yeah, this is just the simplified version. If you can do it with the shifting, it's better because it has the color, but you can still play the same notes with the first position. So I'm just gonna go through it. So yeah, we start with 40 again. So all the other concepts, the dynamics, everything, the 1, 2, 3, counting, it all applies same. again, we have C sharp, so 2 and 3 are next to each other on first position with the C sharp. And then it drops down, so it goes beside the 1. So I recommend using 4 here. And it should sound exactly the same note as the open string. F natural is a low 1. So there's that C natural again. Okay, so again, I'm going to go through it with metronome at speed. So even if you're still in first position, same rule applies. Make sure your first note is in tune. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.